in the freezer. We're gonna bring it to you from our #1 food brand here at QVC. In fact, this is the very first item that they ever brought to us over 8 years ago. 2.5 million of these sirloin steaks have been sold right here at QVC, and today we're gonna give you the opportunity to get it home at a today's special value price. What does that do for you, my friends? That means dinner, we've got it covered for you. Breakfast, no problem. Lunch, you want to make fajitas or steak sandwiches? We can do that too. It's a sirloin, but it's not just any sirloin. It comes to us from Rastelli Meats. It is black Angus, and it is their reserve collection. What does that mean for you? Well, it's not just 28 days wet aged, which, by the way, that's a premium steak already on its own. Today, we're going to bring you the top of the top. 45 days wet aged, which means you get flavor, you get the beef that you're looking for, you're getting the quality in every single bite. And by the way, they're such a great size, they're even shareable. What are you gonna choose? Well, today you can choose to either get a set of 8 of them, they're 6 ounces each, and if you choose that, your 5 easy monthly payments are just $18 on a credit card. Now, I always say, whenever we have a stock up and save opportunity, go for it. You know you're gonna eat steak. These stay good for a full year in your freezer, and we'll show you why. But if you're going for that 16 count, you save about $30, and now your easy pay is just going to be $30 on a credit card over the next 5 months. Now, here's the best part about today's offer. To celebrate our #1 food brand here at QVC, 8 years, the first item that they ever brought to us 8 years ago, we're gonna give you the opportunity that if you lock this in on auto delivery, you'll be able to get the knife set and the block that you're seeing right over here. The first shipment will come without the knife set and the block. Each shipment will show you how it comes to you. You will have 1 knife. The first shipment, the second shipment comes with the block, and every consecutive shipment comes with an additional knife. We'll go through that for you, but today is your day to lock this in and to try this out for yourself with our #1 food brand. And I'm gonna go right on over here because he's not just our favorite butcher, but he's America's favorite butcher, Ray Rastelli. It is a pleasure to have you in the show.
Great to see you. It's great to be here
Listen,
today.
when it comes to a versatile steak, we've told this story many, many times. Over 2.5 million of these steaks have been spoken for just here. It is the sirloin. You can do anything and everything with this steak.
It is so true. And in fact, I'm taking 1 steak, Alberti. This is 1 steak that I sliced while you were showing what we're getting here. And I'm making a steak salad, and I'm making 2 steak tacos.
That's
and
awesome.
The reason we can do this is because this steak is 6 ounces, but it has 0 fat. It's 36 grams of protein in this. So look at all that. This came from
one steak.
1 steak here.
Because there's no gristle, there's no fat, there's no
nothing.
bone, there's no waste.
That's exactly right. And I will tell you that our guest, the 2.6 million steaks that we've cut for our QVC guests, is what really got us here, what started us here. And that's why I wanted to come back on this anniversary and say thank you. Just thank you for letting us into your home. Thank you for letting us share with you what we have been able to do. But this is the star of the show. The steak knives you're going to get on if you sign up for that auto delivery, that's just a thank you from me with no cost. But this is what you're really going to be happy with. A steak that has 0 fat. But look at the moisture. Now, the moisture comes because it's reserve. Reserve means only 4% of all cattle actually qualify for this type of steak. Also, there's every ounce of fat has been taken off of this.
Yeah, look at that.
No nerves. And what you're going to do is you're going to eat from end to end. And 45-day aging, what aging is, it's a natural process that just breaks down the fibers. But it starts on the farm. You know, I inspect every single farmer and rancher that we've been doing business with for the past 45 years. And it's so important because I know where our meat comes from. It's important for you to know where your meat comes from. It's important to know what they're grazing on, the type of water they're eating. And of course, when it gets to the butcher shop, that's when my job actually is really fun because I get to sit and talk to all my guests over the last 48 years who come in and tell me what they like and what they don't like. But that makes us better. So I want to make sure I bring you the very, very best. That's why we're back here with the steak that started it all.
You know,
8
I
years
love
ago.
that Ray started this by saying, we cut all of these steaks for you. But they're just not cut. These are all master butchers. I've met them.
Yes,
Ray
you
knows
have.
every one of them by name, plus their wives and their kids and their whole families, right? Here's the reason why you want to pick this up today at QVC, though. we don't offer this 365 days a year. Not at this price, not at this value, not at the opportunity to get the reserve collection in the sirloins. That's something that we don't often do for you. Each one of them, here's how they come to you, by the way. They come in a beautiful box. Inside, every single one of them is individually blast frozen and vacuum sealed. That's for freshness. That's to give you that locked in flavor. You can see the quality of these steaks just from seeing them frozen, let alone when you cook them. Now, if you're sending them to somebody, well, don't worry about it. They'll have every single thing that they need to get started, because they'll get the seasoning packet, they'll get the cooking guide, they'll get some great recipes and tips from Ray and the team. You know, this is probably one of the best opportunities this year to pick up steaks from Rastelli's, because we've not only got it for you at a today's special value price, but we do have the buy more and save opportunity. 8 of them coming home for about $18 on a credit card. If you double your order, you save $30 and you get it home for $30 on a credit card. If you lock it in on auto delivery, you're gonna get that knife set at the end of the auto delivery. That whole knife set would have cost a $92 value. Today, you're getting all of it at that today's special value price. So give us a call, 1-800-345-1515, or use QVC.com or your mobile apps, and 94701 is your item number. And by the way, if you're one of the millions of customers who shops Rastelli Meats here at QVC, give us a call. We'd love for you to share your story live on air. Ray, I always tell you the story. When my parents come to visit me, I always make them something from Rastelli's or Egg Harbor. Whether it's crab cakes, because my mother will ask for them, whether it's a great steak, whether it's a ribeye or a sirloin or the pork ribeyes that we have coming up in the show, all of those items that you bring to us year over year, those are not only the everyday items, but they're also my special occasion items.
Yes.
Because they're that good.
They are. And this steak, before I really get into all the things you can do with it, I just want you to look at it as a steak, right? We've got grilling season. I know it's just a few months away, but think about Memorial Day, think about Mother's Day and 4th of July. This steak is going to be on your grill sooner than you know it. And here's how easy it is to grill. Take it out of the package, let it thaw and get to room temperature. Season one side of it, drop it on your grill for 4 minutes, flip it over, season the other side, and this is what you get. You get a steak that is going to be incredibly juicy. Look at the moisture in there, and there's no fat on it, and that's what I love about this steak. Alberti, this has 36 grams of protein in it.
Wow,
right?
that's great.
That's a tremendous amount of protein if you're making smarter choices these days. But it's not just for the grill, and I'm going to show you ways that it's for winter and fall and spring and summer, and it's easy.
Let's show everyone some of the different meals that we've got over here, right? So remember, you're picking this up today, you're getting it home, lock it in on auto delivery, not only for locking in the value and the flavor, but also getting that knife set as well. But this is where it all starts, on the butcher block.
It is. So you've never seen a sirloin steak like this at a grocery store, because they don't cut sirloin steaks this way. They cut a sirloin steak that has all the fat, has 4 different muscles. We take just the center. You see this? This is just the center of the sirloin. That's why there's no fat on it. There's no gristle. And of course, what we look for is this beautiful inner muscular, what we call flex, or what I call really flavor pockets. That's meat candy as far as I'm concerned. And when I get that in a steak, it's not just going to be tender, but it's going to be incredibly juicy. But you won't get is fat. You will eat from one end to the other, and that's why 6 ounces is really big. But
it's the perfect amount.
Here's how simple it is, right? I took 2 of our steaks actually, and I just made fajitas. And you remember, they're completely boneless when they come to you. So all you do is take them out of the package, thaw them out, and then just slice them down into these beautiful little strips, just like this. Put them in your skillet, a little bit of onions, a little bit of peppers, and you know what? I've got tacos made for a king. Think about it. It's sirloin steak, right? And look at how, I mean, I've got enough to make at least 2 more.
Yeah, at least 2 more tacos out of that.
Think about how far that's gone.
Now, here's the thing, right? If you are the person that loves Rastelli's, we'd love for you to give us a call. Our phone number, we'll put it up on the screen, 1-800-395-1601. Maybe you just love this brand. Maybe you've had something else from Ray before. Like I served your roast for New Year's Day.
Okay.
Right? Because I wouldn't serve anything less enough for my family and for my friends, quite frankly. Here, though, what did you do?
So
These look like almost like pounded out medallions.
That's all it is, and all I did was I actually sliced it thin, and then all I did really was pound it out. As you said, that's a Philly cheesesteak, but that's the ultimate in a Philly cheesesteak.
Wow.
Think about it. We got broccoli rabe, we've got some provolone, we've got some caramelized onions on top. That's one steak that I was able to make 2 beautiful steak sandwiches. So it's the winter. We're cold right now. Think about a sirloin steak beef stew.
Wow.
This is, and again,
that's nice.
Since you're starting with a reserve quality sirloin steak, this is how simple this is to do. And one thing you can be guaranteed that every single one of these steak bites are going to be incredibly tender. Now, every recipe you see is on our recipe card you're getting. This one's one of my favorites because it's actually one of the simplest ones. All I do is drop my steak bites in. This is one steak cut up into cubes. And all I do is stick this in my air fryer at
Is this like a
350 for
teriyaki beef?
That's exactly
Is that what you did?
that is. Yep, and look at how simple that is, right? So it's not just a steak for the summer to grill in. It's for lunch, it's for breakfast, it's for dinner, and we all hate that single question that we usually get every day.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? Oh my goodness.
Listen, I hate it when I have to ask myself what's for dinner. Forget about it if somebody else was asking me every single day. We're going to give you the opportunity to have home that reserve quality that you would think would be special occasion only, that you would think that would be date night only, right? How much would you pay to go on date night? Rach, come on over here. How much would you pay to go on date night? 2 people have a steak.
Yeah.
You'd spend way over the $89.98. We're giving you 8 steaks for $89.98. How about this? We don't double the price when we double your order. We get it to you with an even better savings. You're saving about $30 when you double your order. So for $149.98, I don't think you could get 3 people a steak dinner.
No.
Not at a steakhouse,
No,
right?
no,
No way.
no.
This, you're getting 16 dinners that are steakhouse quality. You know, Ray serves the only 7-star restaurant in the whole entire world with their meats and our customers here at QVC.
And you'd have to fly to Dubai. And if you get the 16 count, right, each one of these 6 ounces, $9.37. That maybe is the cost of your double wrap, triple cap coffee that you go to that special place in the morning.
Right. You're right.
$9.37 for a Black Angus, not 28 days age, 45-day age, coming individually vacuum sealed. And you know what? If you come on over here, I'd love to talk to you a little bit about this auto delivery, because when we're talking about it's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it's also for every season. Because the auto delivery where Ray is giving us that knife block and the knives, this is what it looks like. Shipment number 1, your 8 or 16 steaks, sirloin steaks coming home to you. Shipment number 2, look what you get. That acacia wood block, and then you get one of the steak knives. You're off to the races. The block is a $40 value, the knife $8.71, and then of course, whatever you ordered. So if we're in February, March, say it's March and it's steak salads time, that's what you're doing. April, May, we get another shipment, steak and potatoes, another one of the knives, right? June, July, 4th of July, we're entertaining.
Skewers, baby, put them on the grill.
Right. August, September, it's a Memorial, Labor Day, and we're back entertaining again. You get another knife. It continues November, December, right? Steak tips. And these times are, you know, a little bit slushy because you can actually change the shipments.
Yeah, you can change them whenever you want.
But understand that after the entire auto delivery, you have a knife block and 6 steak knives from Ray that is about a $92 value at no extra cost to you, that simply is a gift from Ray. And you got to eat all those delicious steaks.
And by the way, the steaks themselves are at today's special value price, right? You're getting them already at a great value. Ray just wanted to give us something extra to celebrate his 8th anniversary on this very first project that product that he ever brought to us here at QVC. I know, right? Like it smells so good in the studio today. Like, by the way, Ray has won award after award after award here at QVC. If you're just meeting him for the first time, this man has won most recommended brand over and over again, best grilling food over and over again, you know, like the best burger, right? So if you're sitting there and you're saying, do I trust this brand or do I trust this butcher? Today, we'll tell you there's a reason we call him America's Butcher. It's because he is our #1 food brand here at QVC, and our customers get it over and over and over again.
So, all right, go ahead, dive in.
Yep.
Got a little bit of that seasoning on top.
And so tender,
Tender,
right? Like
yes,
it's tender
yes.
like a fillet.
Yes.
It's so tender. Is that because of the aging, the
It's
45?
because of the aging, and it's because it's reserve. Again, the Black Angus steer is the highest quality we can get. It's only 4%. So think of that. Only 4
going in for a
out of
second.
every 100 animals qualify for this quality of steak. That's why it goes
Wow.
to those great steak